Good morning. I loved the Mountain Crest succulent order that I got. I got the 30 cuttings so much that I ordered a 50 cutting pack. So I am going to work on getting those planted today. And I have, I think, 3 or 4 different pots I'm going to put them in, and I need to repot a Christmas cactus that is like it randomly rooted into another pot, but it was still in a nursery container. So I think I have to cut the nursery container off of that one. So anyway, just gonna take you along for a little bit of succulent work today. I have figured out what I want to put in these ones. This one is a one I ordered. It's Echeveria Raindrops. And then the other things are cuttings of donkey tail, looks like Echeveria maybe, and then I don't know what the crassula maybe. So that's going to go in this one. And then this one doesn't drain, so I have to be careful. It's going to be on a porch, not out under the where it'll get rain. And I'm going to put an Echeveria chroma, the string of pearls, Echeveria Lola. I love that one. It's so beautiful. And then this little aloe, which I think is super cute. So this is one of the cuttings. So I'm going to put that in this pot. So for those, I'm going to use straight cactus mix. Then I have these 2 pots here. One of them, I've topped it off with cactus mix. It just had regular soil underneath. And then this one I'm going to fill mainly with regular soil and then put a layer of cactus mix because cactus and succulent roots usually aren't very deep. And then this pot is not involved in this process. This is a mock orange over here. You can see the pretty flower. So, oh my, I broke it. Well, it's a mock orange flower. So that plant hopefully will do okay. I just added some soil to it because it was getting low. And then this is the monster, like literally monster rooted cactus. And I think I could probably remove quite a bit of these roots, which I will, but then I also think I need to cut the container off. And it had just been placed in this package. I mean, in this container, kind of like diagonally. And it, I don't know, you know, I got it from somebody else. It was just something that came with an estate sale with a pot that I wanted. I didn't want that pot, I wanted this pot. So I'm gonna cut the majority of these roots off. But they are gonna have good mycorrhiza, they're gonna have a good biome, you know, ecosystem involved in them. So I'm probably just gonna go ahead and put them back in the pot and have them be part of the soil. And these are all the other succulents we have to work with. They're predominantly cuttings. These, well, I'm not even sure that one's right anymore. Might be Echeveria Wilderness, might have fallen out. And then this one is an Aloe Parafoliata. And sorry, my hands are so dirty. But I'm going to use all of these in these 2 pots here. Hopefully I can get a good full arrangement. Well, I thought I was filming, but I wasn't. So I've gotten most of this one done. And the thing about succulents and things like Christmas cactus is they will root just from one leaf. So I'm gonna put a few in this pot. Just leaves. Some that are truly cuttings, but some that are just leaves. Because why not? It'd be great if we got even more succulents. Now I've noticed that if you kind of group succulents in the middle of a large pot, they'll all grow toward the outside, which is what I'm going to want them to do. These are just leaves. I'm kind of scattering them about in the hopes that they will root. And I love this aeonium. Oopsie-doo. Love this one. Right. Good spot. There we go. Okay, these two are going to go on my back porch. Echeveria Lola. That to be kind of a central. Echeveria Chroma. Whoopsie-doo. Echeveria Chroma. Just gonna kind of pack them in the middle here. This is an aloe, I don't know which one. And Senecio Rowleanus. String of pearls. So, oopsie-doo. I'm gonna put some more soil underneath it. This one doesn't drain, so I have to be careful watering it. This one's Raindrops. It's one of my favorites. This is such a shallow little pot. Just gonna tuck these all in here. Go. Now, I need to water things. I could put more in these pots, but I know they'll fill them up. This one drains, this one doesn't, so just wanted to get damp. There. I think that looks pretty. It's going to grow together and grow in, and that Christmas cactus has a better pot and more options. And I tried to wash the dirt away. We'll have to wait for it to dry up and then sweep it or blow it away. But we have pink jasmine growing on the fence and gate, just because I like the look of it. So eventually my begonia that was in that corner will come back, and the Mexican sage, the bright purple, will grow up, and we'll take a look at this area in a few months, see how it looks. So that's pretty much going to do it for me for today. The other thing that came today or yesterday were Primark Freedom blackberry plants. So I ordered them from Burpee, and they come in a bag with, you know, their little, each a little soil plug, little plant. and they are wonderful. These are the ones I have planted on that, you know, like 25-foot run of support above the upper veggie bed. And these ones, my husband, every time I plant anything, he says, is it edible? And sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. We need pollination and we need, you know, edible things. So we need both. But he's really pushing for more blackberries, and these are thornless, and I believe they're primocane fruiting, and they've been really great. The ones that we got, they're huge already, and they've flowered, and I mean the berries are huge on them. So I got 10 more of these to dot around the property and have more blackberries to eat. So not going to plant those today, but they're here, and I've given them some water, and they'll be in kind of a part shade, part sun spot until I get them in the ground. So thank you for joining me, and I will catch up with you next time. Bye-bye. Oh my gosh, my hands are dirty. Ah.